So let's hop it over the West. Every team that's 6-4 or better. Denver Nuggets 9-2. Let me just say a resounding, they're contenders. They just won the title and they look just as good.
Yep.
Jamal Murray.
Mine is Jeff Green, might I add. Let's be clear here.
And they look good. Jamal Murray's hurt right now, and it doesn't really matter. They look a little bit different, a little wonky, but they'll be able to weather the storm for how many ever weeks, months if he's out. 9-2, they're in.
Oh yeah, they'll be good.
We just talked about Anthony Edwards. He's the face of the NBA. Minnesota Timberwolves 8-2.
Now we get to talk about this team. I love their uniforms. I love Karl Anthony Towns. I love Anthony Edwards. That's about it. Sure, they might get 45, 50 wins this year. No, nothing much other than that.
So we've seen it
in
the past.
Good vibe team, though. Good vibe team, I must say.
Yeah, they're passing the vibe test, even though Karl Anthony Towns is like quintessential not a vibe passer.
Yeah.
Minnesota Timberwolves sitting at 8-2. Anthony Edwards is good enough to carry a team to the NBA Finals. I don't believe it's happening this season. Also, we've seen it with Rudy Gobert teams. They get all the way through the regular season. They can be a 1, 2, 3 seed, kill it in the regular season. As soon as the playoffs start, he gets benched in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
because he can't play playoff basketball
God.
Because of what he is. That's just the nature of
his
basketball.
He is a fraud. Rudy Gobert, you are a fraud.
He can't help that the body was born in that was like 7'2", and he can't really do much in the fourth quarter of a playoff game. But
and then the NBA season, ridiculous.
Yeah, and then Karl Anthony Towns is known playoff killer in the bad sense. You don't want him on your team in the playoffs, so not great.
Not much to go off of, though. To be fair,
but they had the best performance of all time in the playoffs, if you ask Karl Anthony Towns, in their 5-game series against the Denver Nuggets in the first round last year.
That series was hell. That was something.
Yeah, Timberwolves are pretenders. Let's move on to the Dallas Mavericks, who just won a game, so this is an updated record, 9-3. What do you think?
Yep. And as much as it hurts me to say, I'm not going to create some fake Dallas-Houston rivalry in my head like a lot of people from our cities do.
Right.
I think that it's great that we have, this prodigy child to come out of Europe and absolutely just destroy the U.S. I think, honestly, just for vibes, Luka is one of the most interesting, fun, slow but fast players that I've ever seen. Add 50, 60 games of a healthy Kyrie in there. I mean, who's to say no? And I'll leave it at that. But here's your Mavericks praise. But no reason why they aren't.
No, I agree with you. They are a contender, and the only reason I'm saying that is because I go by the Bill Simmons rule. If you have the best player on the court at any time, you are able to win a playoff series. Yep. Luka Doncic will be the best player on the court a majority of any series that he's going to play. Jokic is a competition. Giannis at his peak is a competition. Other than that, I'm taking Luka over everybody else. So if you have the best player on the court, you have a very good shot at winning a series. That's the only reason. And if Kyrie's healthy and doesn't do weird off-the-court things, good, in my opinion. That would be good. I would prefer that, actually. But, they got role players in now that can actually do the things that Luka's good at and do the things that need to happen. Make wide-open corner threes, and then Derek Lively's good rebounder, defender, rim runner, all the things that Luka needs. So, and they've got good vibes this year. Last year they had no vibes.
Right.
We'll go down I-45. We'll talk about your Houston Rockets. Houston Rockets are sitting at 6-3, contender or pretender.
As much as it hurts to say, I mean, come on, were we even going to have this conversation? It just feels good to have this conversation,
Oh, for sure.
I'm going to say no 99 times out of 99, but man, it's not happening. Give me, 40 wins. I thought that was our ceiling at the beginning of the year. 45 now.
Obtainable.
Who says no? I mean, straight vibes all around, honestly. weird team holding teams under 100. They might not have those star players, but they're holding them under 100. Just fun to watch. And I mean, honestly, shout out No Bag Bari. Shout out Jabari Smith Jr. Love you. Uh, Definitely, every time I see it in person, he just plays with. He looks confused out there. I love him, but he's just having fun, and the rest of the team is having fun too.
Yeah,
So why stop? Why stop now?
for sure.
No finals, no finals, no Western Conference Finals for them.
Yeah,
Not right
this
now.
this is a ceiling best, I think, 6 seed, avoiding the play in,
Yep.
and then I expect them to be in the play in, probably
Yep.
in that 8 spot.
Yep.
Is where I kind of
I'm with it.
picture them coming in there. Good vibes, like you
Yep.
said. Ime Udoka's got him going.
Hey, basketball purgatory is over. The
Yeah.
Houston Rockets have something to look forward to, and that's what matters most.
My
Might not be this year, but you know,
Yeah.
I like where we're going.
my problem is no superstar. You have to have at least one superstar to compete in any playoff series. Jalen Green is not a superstar. Alperen Şengün is not a superstar yet. I think he has the highest shot right now.
Oh, absolutely, baby. Okay.
He's been awesome on offense, and he's learning the defense. And I think he's starting to get a lot better on defense, which is helping him out tremendously.
Absolutely.
Şengün's been awesome, but no superstar, not a contender.
Yep.
Last one in the West, Oklahoma City Thunder sitting at 7-4.
Nope. Give him time. Give him another year or 2 or 3 or 4 of Chet. Draft capital. Get a superstar. Who knows? Something might happen with those picks. It's not like they're picking 25 different players and keeping them on the squad over the next 5-6 years. No,
right?
Those picks are going somewhere else. Aging superstar maybe, but it's not happening this year. Not happening.
Yeah,
but they are fun. I will say.
I agree with you. Shea is the superstar. Who's going to be your number 2? Is it J-Dub? Is it Chet? Is it Josh Giddey? Like I don't know. They've got a lot of pieces that are really good, and the team is good. They're not bad. They just got to get somebody in there. They have all these picks. They have all these young players that they're not going to be able to pay what they're all going to be asking for here in a couple of years. So trade something away. Trade a piece and a few picks and go get that other superstar, the one that gets disgruntled and needs to go away. Then we're really cooking. I think they're 1 year away.
Yep.
Because I think something happens this offseason. Zion, I don't know who it is. Somebody's going to ask out.
He's still trying to buy in, so maybe the Pelicans might buy him out and send him somewhere else. Who knows?
Buying into a seafood place in New Orleans or? Sorry,
that was good. That was good. You deserve to have that moment.
I couldn't help it. I would love Zion on Dallas. Come to Dallas if you can stay healthy this year. But yeah, 1 year away for Oklahoma City.
Yep.
So those are the 6-4 teams throughout the NBA. I'll read them off for you one more time. Philly at 8-2, Boston at 8-2, Miami at 7-4, Indiana at 7-4, Atlanta at 6-4, Milwaukee at 6-4, Denver 9-2, Minnesota 8-2, Dallas 8-3, now 9-3. Houston 6-3, Oklahoma City 7-4. So that's a good amount of teams that statistically for the last 22 years have won an NBA title. So that's a lot of teams that win an NBA title. Pretty good.
The window is open. So maybe to have their fun, and it's gonna be a long 82 and a little Carabao Cup in between, and
yeah,
let's get in and out of here.